everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Talk in English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Liam. We're really happy you're here with us today. If you're new here, please subscribe and like this video.
We're here to help you practice English in an easy and fun way. Today we're learning how to talk about planning a study abroad exchange in English.
All right, ready? Let's go. Grab a coffee and let's chat.
Okay, planning an exchange is exciting, but it's also a lot.
It's like you're dreaming and stressing at the same time.
Exactly. One minute you're like, Paris, and the next minute you're like, wait, rent.
Rent always shows up to ruin the fantasy.
So today we'll talk like real friends planning an exchange. Not formal, not robotic.
And we'll give you phrases you can actually use with friends, schools, host families, everything.
First question, how do you even start this conversation in English?
A supernatural opener is, I'm thinking about doing an exchange.
Or, I'm considering studying abroad.
Considering is nice because it sounds like you're seriously thinking, but you haven't decided.
If you're more decided, you can say, I'm planning to do a semester abroad.
Or I'm applying for an exchange program.
Applying is when you send documents and request to be accepted.
Also, study abroad is the key phrase. People use it all the time.
Yeah, I want to study abroad next year. Simple, clear.
Okay, let's set the scene. Mia wants to do an exchange.
Yes, and you're my friend who asks the real questions.
Perfect. I'm the friend who ruins your vibe with practical details.
Great, I need that friend.
So, where do you want to go?
I'm torn between Canada and Ireland.
I'm torn is such a good phrase. It's when you like two options and can't choose.
Exactly. And I'm leaning toward Ireland right now.
Leaning toward is like slightly prefer, but not 100%.
I want a place where I can practice English every day.
That's a solid goal. I want daily exposure to English.
Exposure is contact with the language, hearing it, using it, living it.
And it sounds smart. I love it.
When people ask, why do you want to do an exchange, what should you say?
You can keep it simple. I want to improve my English and experience a new culture.
Experience is like living it, not just visiting.
Or if you want it more personal, I want to step out of my comfort zone.
Comfort zone is your normal life where everything feels safe and familiar.
Exactly, and it's such a common phrase.
Another nice one is, I want to become more independent.
Independent is when you can handle things on your own. Money, schedules, decisions.
That's the vibe of an exchange.
Now let's talk about timeline words. People always ask, when are you going?
You can say, I'm aiming for next summer.
Aiming for is like your target plan.
Or, I'm thinking of going in September.
Or, I'm not sure yet, but probably next year.
And if you're choosing between lanes, I'm deciding between a short course and a semester.
Short course is usually a few weeks. A semester is several months.
Okay, money talk, the scary part.
The responsible part.
What's the natural way to say I'm broke without sounding dramatic?
You can say I'm on a budget.
That's perfect. It's honest and normal.
Or I need to keep costs down.
Keep costs down is reduce expenses.
Another useful phrase is cost of living.
That's everything. Rent, food, transport, basic life.
You can say I'm comparing the cost of living in different cities.
I also hear people say tuition.
Tuition is what you pay for classes at a school or university.
So, tuition is expensive, but maybe I can get a scholarship.
Scholarship is money support, usually based on merit or need.
I'm looking for financial aid is another one, right?
Yes, financial aid is general support for students.
So, in one sentence, I'm planning an exchange, but I'm on a budget, so I'm researching cost of living and scholarships.
That sounds supernatural and real. Now, the next big question, which program are you applying to?
I always get stuck there.
You can say, I'm applying through my university.
Or, I'm going with a language school.
Going with is like choosing that option.
And if you're still choosing, you can say, I'm exploring different programs.
Exploring is like researching, checking options, comparing.
What about documents? That's where people panic.
A simple phrase is, I'm gathering my documents.
Gathering is collecting.
Then you can mention the classic ones, passport, application form, transcript,
Transcript is your academic record, your grades.
and recommendation letter is a letter from a teacher or employer supporting you.
Supporting you, like confirming you're a good candidate.
Also, deadlines. Everyone forgets deadlines.
Deadlines are brutal.
A good sentence is, I don't want to miss the deadline.
Or the deadline is coming up.
Coming up is like approaching soon.
What if you're waiting for answers?
You can say, I'm waiting to hear back.
That's such a good everyday phrase.
It's how people say, I'm waiting for a response.
And if you got accepted, you can say, I got accepted.
Or, I received my acceptance letter.
Acceptance letter is the official document confirming you're in.
Then the visa conversation starts.
The word visa scares people.
It's okay. You can say, I need to apply for a student visa.
Student visa is the permission to study in that country.
Sometimes people ask, do you need proof of funds?
Proof of funds is when you show you have enough money for the stay.
Exactly. It's common in many countries.
So you can say, I'm preparing my visa documents and proof of funds.
That sentence sounds like you know what you're doing, even if you're stressed.
Let's talk about choosing a city because that changes everything.
Yes, people pick the country first, but the city is where you actually live.
A phrase I like is, I want a student-friendly city.
Student-friendly is when it's good for students. Safe, affordable, lots of student life.
Affordable is another key word. It's like not too expensive.
You can also say, I want a walkable city.
Walkable is when you can walk places easily, stores, cafes, classes.
Or, I want good public transportation.
Public transportation is buses, trains, metro, getting around without a car.
Another useful word is commute.
Commute is the travel from your home to school or work.
You can say, I don't want a long commute.
Or, I'm okay with commuting if rent is cheaper.
Speaking of rent, housing options.
Yes, this is huge.
You have dorm, host family, and shared apartment.
Dorm is student housing, usually connected to a university.
Host family is when you live with a local family.
That can be great for language practice.
Shared apartment is when you split rent with roommates.
Roommates are people you live with, but you're not family.
And then there's the deposit.
Deposit is the money you pay up front as a security.
Upfront means before you move in.
Plus utilities.
Utilities are bills like electricity, water, heating, internet.
You can ask, are utilities included?
Included means part of the rent, not extra.
That question alone can save you money.
Honestly, yes.
Let's do a mini chat, like you're messaging a landlord.
Okay.
Hi, I'm interested in the room. Is it still available?
Available means it's open, not taken.
How much is the deposit? Are utilities included?
Perfect. Simple, clear, realistic.
Now, expectations. People love the idea of exchange, but they don't think about daily life.
Yes, like grocery shopping in another language.
Exactly, or making a phone call. That's a real challenge.
A good phrase is, I want to be realistic.
Realistic is when your expectations match reality.
And you can say, I know it won't be perfect.
That's healthy.
Also, culture shock is real.
Culture shock is that weird feeling when everything is different. Food, humor, social rules,
And at first, you might feel overwhelmed again.
or out of place.
Out of place is when you feel like you don't belong yet.
But you can also say, I know it takes time to adjust.
Adjust is when you slowly get used to something new.
And get used to is the everyday version. I'll get used to it.
How do you talk about language level without feeling embarrassed?
You can say, I'm at an intermediate level.
Or, I can communicate, but I want to be more fluent.
Fluent is when speech flows smoothly, with less effort.
And if someone speaks fast, you can say, "Sorry, could you speak a bit slower?"
Or could you repeat that?
Repeat that is the classic.
And I didn't catch that is also super natural.
Catch that is like, "I didn't hear or understand it."
Okay, let's do a story. First day abroad.
Oh no.
You go to buy a SIM card for your phone.
SIM card is the little chip that gives you a phone number and data.
And the employee talks fast.
Then you say, "Sorry, I'm new here. Could you slow down a little?"
That's polite and realistic.
And you can add, "English isn't my first language."
That sentence instantly creates patience for most people.
Let's talk about packing and preparation, because that's a whole personality test.
Some people pack 4 shirts. Some people pack their entire house.
A very normal phrase is, "I'm making a checklist."
Checklist is a list you check off, item by item.
You can also say, "I don't want to forget anything important."
Important documents, passport, visa, insurance.
Insurance is protection, especially health insurance.
You can say, I need health insurance for my visa.
Or, "My program requires health insurance."
Another useful item, adapter.
Power adapter, because plugs are different.
And you can say, I need a plug adapter.
Also, weather.
Yes, I'm checking the weather so I can pack the right clothes.
Right clothes as in the correct type for the climate.
Another very real phrase is, I tend to overpack.
Tend to is like, "I usually do this."
Overpack is pack too much.
And the opposite is pack light.
Pack light is bring only a few things.
What about meds and basic stuff?
You can say, I'm bringing basic medicine just in case.
Just in case is for emergencies if something happens.
Also, money logistics.
Logistics is the practical organization.
Exactly. You might say, I'm opening a travel-friendly bank account.
Or, "I'm figuring out how I'll pay for things."
Figuring out is working out the plan.
And if someone asks about safety, you can say, "I'm doing research on safe neighborhoods."
Neighborhoods are areas of a city.
This is turning into an actual plan.
Welcome to adulthood.
Let's talk about talking to your family about the exchange.
Oh, yes, because they ask a million questions.
A natural way to share the news, I've been thinking about studying abroad.
And if they worry, you can say, "I understand your concerns."
Concerns are worries.
Then you can reassure them, "I'm being careful and planning everything."
Reassure is like calming someone by giving confidence.
If they ask about money, "I'm budgeting and looking for scholarships."
Budgeting is planning your spending.
If they ask about where you'll live, "I'm considering a host family."
Or I'm looking at dorm options.
Or, "I might share an apartment with roommates."
Then they ask, what if you get homesick?
Homesick is when you miss home and feel sad because you're away.
You can answer, I probably will at some point, but I'll manage.
Manage is handle it, deal with it.
And you can add, I'll stay in touch.
Stay in touch is keep contact, calls, messages, video chats.
Another phrase is, it's a big step, but I'm excited.
Big step is a major life decision.
And if you want to sound calm, I'm nervous, but in a good way.
That's a very real feeling.
Okay, what about talking to friends?
Friends usually react like, "That's amazing."
And then they say, take me with you.
Every time.
You can say, I wish, but I'm going for school.
Or maybe you can visit.
Visit is travel to see someone.
Now let's get into the school life part. Class schedule, workload, credits.
Credits is a key word in exchanges.
Credits are like points for classes that count toward your degree.
And you can say, I need to make sure the credits transfer.
Transfer is when your home university accepts the classes you took abroad.
You can also say, I'm meeting with an academic advisor.
Academic advisor is the person who helps with classes and requirements.
Another phrase, I don't want to fall behind.
Fall behind is when you get late compared to others, like you're not keeping up.
And if you're nervous about class, you can say, I'm worried about understanding lectures.
Lectures are the teacher's talks in class.
A helpful sentence is, I'll record my notes and review later.
Review is study again.
Also, social life. People want friends, but they feel shy.
Shy is nervous socially.
You can say, I want to meet new people, but I'm a bit shy.
That sounds honest and normal.
Easy ways to meet people: clubs, events, orientation.
Orientation is the welcome event for new students.
And a useful phrase for invitations: do you want to grab coffee sometime?
Grab coffee is casual, meet and talk.
Or are you free this weekend?
Free means available.
And if you can't, you can say, I'd love to, but I already have plans.
Plans is your schedule, not necessarily big plans.
That's a good moment for balance, school and fun.
Exactly. You don't want to study 24/7, but you also don't want to party every day.
The exchange sweet spot.
Let's do a longer, realistic planning conversation, like you're actually deciding.
Yes, and we'll keep it natural, like two friends brainstorming.
Okay, I'm thinking of doing a semester abroad, but I'm not sure where yet.
What matters most to you? Budget, language, lifestyle, or the program?
Probably budget and daily English exposure.
Then you might say, I'm looking for a city that's affordable and student-friendly.
And I want good public transport because I won't have a car.
That's smart.
I'm also thinking about housing. I like the idea of a host family.
That could be great for English, but you might also want independence.
True, I don't want to feel like I'm a guest all the time.
Guest is someone who's visiting, not living like it's their home.
So maybe a dorm is a good middle option.
Possibly, dorms can be social.
Social is good, but I also need quiet sometimes.
Quiet for studying.
Another thing, I'm nervous about the visa process.
That's normal. You can break it down. Apply, gather documents, submit, wait to hear back.
Wait to hear back is my least favorite step.
Same. It's just anxiety in a calendar.
I want to build good habits while I'm abroad.
Like what?
Sleep, exercise, and consistent studying without being too strict.
Strict is rigid, no flexibility.
Exactly.
And your wish?
Honestly, I want to feel more confident, not just in English, like in life.
That's a strong reason to do an exchange.
And I want to make friends from different countries.
That's the best part. You learn culture without even trying.
Exactly. Okay, let's give people some ready-to-use sentences for this topic so they can talk about exchange plans smoothly.
All right, here are some natural lines you can use when talking about an exchange.
Simple, real, and easy to remember. I'm thinking about doing an exchange program.
I'm considering studying abroad next year.
I'm leaning toward Canada, but I'm still deciding.
I'm aiming for a semester, not a short course.
I'm on a budget, so I'm comparing cost of living.
I'm looking for scholarships and financial aid.
I'm gathering my documents and preparing my application.
I need to apply for a student visa.
I'm considering a host family, but a dorm could be easier.
I want a student-friendly city with good public transportation.
I'm excited, but I know it'll take time to adjust.
I might feel homesick at first, but I'll stay in touch with family.
I want to improve my English through daily exposure.
I'm nervous about the process, but I'm taking it one step at a time.
And a quick tip, if you don't understand someone while you're abroad, you can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
Or, could you speak a bit slower? Those two sentences save your life.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for listening. We're really happy you were here with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like this video. Turn on the bell so you always get notified when we post a new one.
And tell us in the comments what topic you want next.
Grab a coffee and we'll talk again soon.